Welcome back to Fallout 76.
Are we being watched?
I'm Sirus Creeper, and today we are going to enter the Forbidden Zone and maybe confront Dr. Mobius? I am not sure. I guess we have to go into the Robo Warfare. I guess we are in the Forbidden Zone. All of this up here, I suppose, is the Forbidden Zone. So, let's go inside.
This will stop the pain. Sneaking done. Fighting now. Cessation of hostilities complete.
Okay. Is there a clever way to turn this off? Giant Scorpion test log. The satellite plating, armor plating on the giant Robo Scorpion has exceeded expectations mostly. While it's virtually impervious to small arms fire, the sonic emitter that Parsons bought is managed to fry several of the prototype subsystems. We'll have to look into improved EMP shielding for the next prototype. On a more positive note, the prototype's new atomic laser is performing admirably. Some residual radiation is left behind after the weapon discharges. It may be necessary to requisition more radiation suits and meds as a precaution. Interesting. So sonic emitter. Oh, this is 42. Is this 42? Target drone effectiveness log. The constant improvements to the giant Roboscorpion has rendered the Protectron models we've been using as hostile communist forces largely ineffective. At this stage, they are little more than distractions. Okay. Activate target drones.
Oh, it looks like the target drones got activated and... Oh, how cute! They're engaging the X-42 giant Robo-Scorpion. Let's see the shrapnel fly.
Okay, I wanted to hear that before I tap out of there. Let's use a stealth boy because, you know, for some reason they can still see us pretty well in this place. I wonder if there's a way we can turn this off or sneak past it or something. Oh, hey. Like in here maybe? Power regulation terminal. Backup generator log. The new atomic laser is putting an incredibly strain on the giant Robo Scorpion's generator. Damn thing shut down right in the middle of weapon testing last week. I pushed for reducing the laser's output by 25%. Instead, they slapped the backup generator onto the Scorpion. Dangerous, if you ask me. The systems weren't designed to handle the power from two systems at once. And if some rookie tank fires up the backup generator too early, well... Oh, really? What a shame. Activating backup power at this stage can damage or destroy the prototype. Are you sure? Yes. Did we get it? Oh, it didn't actually destroy it yet, huh? It just weakened it by quite a bit. Or maybe I should have shot with the other thing first to lower its shield, right? Would that help? Unless there's more things we can do here. Oh wait, it goes up here too. I know it's super dark, I'm sorry. Can't turn on my lights right now. I shouldn't look at stuff yet. There's nothing in here that would help though.
Ready, steady, fighting.
Did he notice me? Okay, he stopped fighting.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
There's another thing over here though I want to sneak to before we engage.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Intruder is here. I'm certain of it.
No, I can't get over there easily. Could probably though.
An intruder is here.
Is this red mat?
Dealt with.
He's right there.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Is he repairing itself? Oh god, this is creepy. I mean, I must be really sneaky though,
Cessation
right?
of hostilities complete.
Oh. Probably put another one on. We should be sneaking enough, but I don't trust this DLC with sneaking. So I'm gonna leave one on. Is this the right way up? Maybe. I really want to see if we can somehow destroy it without actually fighting it. Although it seems to be repairing itself, maybe. God, it's dark in here. I can't see anything. Nope, that's no use. I think we might just have to fight it. Maybe it's not repairing itself. I'm not sure. I can't really tell. Let me see. There's another staircase over here in the darkness. I'll try to make it a bit brighter, maybe. I'm crippled? Really? Why am I crippled? I thought I can't get crippled anymore or something. Okay, here's a terminal. And light. Some light, at least. Oh, there's a turret. That's probably what the terminal is for. Activate some turrets. This one we need to hack, though. Wasteland. What a name. I mean, there's only like 5 words, so... I'm just gonna tap him. Chances were pretty high to get the right one. New target. This is pretty fun. Like, turning all these things against it. I mean, I probably can just...
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Fight it myself, but I kind of wanted to just... let's just do it. I feel like it might take too long. I mean, there's another thing over there, though. Well, let's go check it out. Let's see what that one is. I'll probably, like, just walk over there at this point. Although they might kill this thing. No, he took out all the turrets.
Fighting over.
Did he? Nope, they're still active. It's not a very strong Scorpion, to be honest. I think with our weapon, well, he might hurt quite a bit, but with our weapon we could take him out no problem.
This will stop the pain.
Oh, it's just another layer. Okay. Anything up here then?
Sneaking
No, we'll
done.
just shoot him.
Fighting
He's almost
now.
gone. Yeah, he's almost gone. Okay, that's fine. So I want to see what's like in this room, so... There we go. We killed the giant robot.
Cessation of hostilities complete. Who do you think is cuter? Dr. Klein
Not now,
or
suit.
Dr. Boris?
How do I get up here? Okay. Let's turn some lights. There's something here. Mobius Scorpion. Oh, maybe that one we could have... No, it's probably just going to change the weapon into something, but I was wondering maybe we could use that to make it strong against that thing. Okay, what do I even want? What do I want? I guess medicine. Let's get medicine up next. Oh, shoot. I have to pick something. I don't like picking stuff. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to get finesse, but I read something earlier today that apparently in this game, Lady Killer and the other one, Black Widow or whatever the female version is, are like pretty interesting in this game because it gives you some really cool dialogue options too that something like Fallout 4, for example, doesn't have. So I'm really curious about these things. Like, I kind of want some perks that are more like fun, you know, like that kind of stuff. So maybe I'll get that next. But for now, I think because I've been talking about it for so often, I think I'll just get finesse. Although I can also get the ones for like strong back and such, but higher critical chance or hit on an opponent. Yeah, let's get that one. Okay, well, now that the Scorpion is gone, you have found a recalibration file for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox in a sync to recalibrate the sonic emitter for new effects. Okay, let's go first of all run around and loot because we can. I wonder what the actual way up here was like. Is that to cross the field? I suppose you have to cross the field. Not sure if there's a better way to get up to these areas. There's a door here too that I could have opened. Oh, is this it's locked. Emergency shutdown. Oh, was that a way to shut down the whole thing? Let me see. Okay, what would this be? Per instructions from the higher ups, after that one time the giant Robo Scorpion's attack routine malfunctioned, we've installed an emergency shutdown procedure. Let's hope we never have to use it. The prototype system will all be fried, and we won't be up and running again for weeks. The military is expecting delivery of a battle-ready model within 6 months, and the project has already had enough delays. So maybe there would have been an entry in here if I didn't kill it yet. God darn it. I was kind of hoping there would be a way to do this, but oh well, it's fine.
Pip-Boy lights on.
We dealt with it in a different way, so that's all cool. Should we go check if it has some loot? Is this part of you? There's probably a bunch of like parts of you everywhere. It didn't say anything next, like Dr. Mobius didn't complain about this whatsoever, did he? Energy cell, microfusion cell, another layer. Valence, is that the single one? That's the single one. Scrap metal, okay, I don't need the rest. Oh, these guys. Those are little drones we released from over here. Nice. What's this? Oh, projectron drone. Okay. Got it. I wish I could sprint in this area. How do I get back up here? Oh, there's a ramp.
Nobody ever notices me.
That's scrap
but
electronics.
They notice the Pip-Boy light.
The Pip-Boy light. Is there anything in here of value that I didn't grab? I think we grabbed all these things in here. I mean, there could be some holotapes or something too. Do I need to go install that one? I wonder. Like, is that going to be important for the next step, maybe? Maybe I should do it anyway, just in case. Maybe it will give us access to something. Well, let's check the quest maybe. Maybe it will tell us. Field research. Find the samples of biological research station. No, that I want to do this one. Confront Dr. Mobius. Yeah, no, that's probably through the door over there. Yeah. I don't know if I should head back real quick and install that. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll do that because I wonder if it's gonna help out with something else. Let's go install that super quick. Won't take long at all. Oh, so sound wave.
Right on.
Roboscorpion. Let's see what that does. Oh, I guess I need to go like this first, and then Roboscorpion. Critical strike explosion. Oh, excuse me, burpee. That sounds fun. What color is it? Orange? Yeah. You can kind of guess at this point. Nice. All right, time to head back. No, its parts are still falling all over the place. I mean, I could go up to these places too, just to see if there was any other loot I want to get, but honestly, I don't think there's too much we want other than any remaining holotapes. Okay, apparently I'm still crippled. Let's just take care of this real quick. There we go. We have a bazillion doctor back. Oh, that's why I couldn't sprint. Darn it. Now I get it. That one is valuable. I'll take it. Okay, let's get ready with this thing. See what happens. Just do a save, just in case. Hey, this looks like the think tank. This is the think tank. It's like the same area. Is that Dr. Mobius up there? He's a robo-brain. He's not gonna talk to me there, huh? Is that him? I can't aim at him. I kind of want to look around before I talk to him, but that seems kind of odd. Ooh, look at all these pre-war books. Dr. Mobius gloves. It's a weapon? It is. Energy weapon -5. Weird. I think he's sleeping.
Pip-Boy lights on.
I mean, I'm being detected, so... Hi. Huh. It's very strange. I feel like...
Electrons attached to the neutron. The neutrons attached to
Oh, there.
the meson. Mesons connected to the proton.
That's him. Okay. Has he not detected me yet, I guess? That's good, maybe. I mean, I could just go kill him right now. But I kind of want to talk to him. I don't just want to come here and shoot things. You know what? Let's just go downstairs and talk to him. It doesn't feel right to like walk around like this here right now. Yeah, that's definitely him. How much damage does this weapon do on him? Enough. I don't think he's gonna be mad, like evil, right away. I don't know what that is. Hello?
Starting combat. Just kidding.
Oh, hello there. You are there,
Jeez.
aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Okay, is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
I'll save it for later.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-terrific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
Okay, let's see what we have here. He's a bit crazy. Yeah. You aren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Well... okay, we can't tell him what we thought. Okay. Why did you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Cool, that sounds good. Why is that a problem?
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. I have very good reasons for almost everything I do. Even if I forget them occasionally. Although I feel this one is especially important. Oh well.
Oh well, okay. Now I'm curious. Let's see. I feel like if I do one of these, we probably can't talk more maybe, so let's go. I was curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Or maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
Ah, interesting. I can't fix your monitor, but if you're getting ghost reception, I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon mentats break.
Great. We kinda aroused the robot right now, I guess. He doesn't seem very evil or anything yet to me. Yeah, you don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
So he was only on Psycho when he sent these messages? Alright. Can you tell me about your Roboscorpions?
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
Alright, he's very crazy. He definitely sounds mad with his scorpion thingy. Wait, sounds like you built a Roboscorpions, issued threats to keep the think tank occupied.
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the raisins better than I do.
Weird. Yeah, I guess you just forgot about it or something? Everything you've told me doesn't add up. Your plan, even your name, Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I, although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming.
Weird. So is that what I mean? That would kind of explain why this place is so weird, like with the toy-looking Roboscorpions and everything. If it's all based upon some old science fiction movies or something you just watched and kind of draw ideas from. You reprogrammed their names as part of a recursion loop. What, to trap their processes?
Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then...
So why did you trap them?
The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan 9s in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. They're probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan 9s in case the 7s fail.
Well, that was a wild Wasteland thing apparently as well. Client, Mobius, Oasis Circle, 8's an infinity symbol. They're all loops, I get it.
Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time, and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quiet professional.
He keeps saying quiet. That's kind of an asshole thing to do to your friends. Oh man. I wanna know why he like did this, and I still don't quite get why he did it. Just so they can't leave? Like why did he get that idea one day? I don't know. Minor detail, but the snake devouring its own tail is Ouroboros, not Ouroboros. Should I spell differently?
Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do.
Okay. I was just a little jab at him, I guess. Yeah, I don't understand why you sent the threats, although I kind of want... Oh no, the asshole answer's gone. I don't understand why you sent the threats and the Roboscorpion army against the think tank.
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
But there must have been other signs of a larger world.
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
Okay. The bullet. I guess we go with this one. The bullet that went into my brain, Doc Mitchell tried to patch me up, but...
Yes, very good. I should have mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the autodoc in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem, and the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial selves into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation...
Yes. Like, why don't you want them to leave? Let's see. Oh, client said they had. Oh, client said they had the idea to get the 3 technologies after your broadcast. Coincidence?
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth. My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly.
Okay. I wonder if the think tank did that on purpose then. Well, they can rebuild them, yeah. What is the purpose of this technology?
The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either.
Okay, I get that. I still don't know why he thinks the think tank would be that evil. But the think tank downloaded the schematics, not the items. They can rebuild them.
Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried.
Okay. Was there any other data transmitted in your threat broadcast?
Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
Thanks.
Yes, this is getting interesting. You are just filled with these little slices of curiosity, aren't you?
Maybe. I'm not telling you. Okay, I guess there's nothing. Oh, I don't want to say this though. There must be another option here somewhere. Why did you see my brain?
Oh,
right.
You see, if your brain could be popped back in and you could walk.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly, I want my brain so I can leave.
Now, that seems to be rather hormonal of you. Flight or fight response, you know. Hard to cut that out completely. Your brain is here, safe with me. We chat over mentats.
No, I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
I'm going to talk to my own brain?
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
Are there any equations on the floor? There are not. Okay, that is getting weird. He doesn't seem as evil as I thought he would, which is weird. And I don't know. I guess maybe the think tank would be dangerous if they're outside. Maybe I missed something there. At one point I was thinking about his raisin, so I missed some dialogue. What's this? Whiskey, huh? Lots of mentats. I'm gonna take these mentats. Maybe they're gonna be useful. I mean, I have a ton on me, but you know, maybe he needs exactly that many or something. His scraps, huh? I guess I'll take him. Okay, is this my brain up here? Am I gonna have my conversation with my brain now? This is weird.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
This is what I sound like? This is too weird, I'll be back later. Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Why do you sound like Stewie from Family Guy? Why are you such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, a, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
Okay, this is super weird. Of course you're responsible. You're my brain.
I most certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you, those urges to hurt people, to take and crush and maim, do you know where they come from? Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape-like and primitive endocrine system, I can see how foolish your motives are.
Okay, but you're the source of most of those glands, unless you're arguing that my thyroid is to blame.
Well, look, it's all a very complex system of biofeedback and other things I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Okay. Oh, come on, that's stuff fun.
Fun? Fun? Is tetanus fun? Is rickets? What about sepsis, huh? Enjoy that, do we? The things you do with our body are suicidally dangerous, and if you could silence your glandular impulses, you would hear me screaming at you!
Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to back in my brain, in my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
I bet. Okay, but what about the good things? What about the cool breeze on your cheek, the smell of food, love?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
Damn. Isn't it just as true that you only feel this way because you're lacking those hormones?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
So we are at an impasse. You can't feel what I feel, and I can't think the way you think.
Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
Let's see. Trust each other. Maybe we could keep going like this. Do I even want my brain back? This is the big question right now. Well, maybe I can put it in a pocket at least. I think we have to trust each other and acknowledge that we aren't complete if we are separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
Oh, really? So what do you say, Brain? Join me for some more wild adventures?
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Really? Why? They promised to put us back together once I did what they wanted.
And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground.
Oh, what?
And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
Damn. You're part of me. I know you don't want to let that happen any more than I do.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan?
Okay. I don't want to be mad against these guys, though. I mean, I don't want to be like, shoot them down or anything. If the think tank won't hold up their bargain, we'll make them. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
Yep, we put the brain in our pockets. Use the think dog to retrieve your original heart. Confront Dr. Klein. Retrieve your original spine. Okay, so maybe that's how we get the next spine. Although it puts up... I don't know, I would put the old spine back, right? Wouldn't that, like, make it worse again? Well, we'll find out, I guess. We'll have save files. We can do a save and just see what happens. Like, okay. Again, maybe I missed something in this dialogue, right? But we're currently just assuming that the think tank is actually somewhat evil. God, oh god, that's a lot of mentats. There's them all there. And, you know, we could take them out, etc. Or if they get a brain and they would leave, they would do some stupid stuff. But we can't really know that for sure, though, can we? I don't know. So I don't know if we should really go against the think tank. I guess we're gonna be confronting them and see what happens, what they say. If they try to take my brain in the end, then that's a good reason for us to take them out, I suppose. But until then, I'll give them the benefit of doubt to explain themselves, you know. See what they have to say. Let's just quickly check some of these areas. And I need to think about this. So, ooh, another one, huh? Yeah, I don't know if I want... So I think the spine... I'll do a save file before I do it. I think the spine... Maybe that's the one that gives us the upgraded version. But the... What was it? The lungs or whatever? I don't know if we want that one. I need to double check what each of them did again. Because I bet you some of... Because like, I remember like when we got these upgrades... Looking at them, it just sounded like they were all around better. But if the spine gets upgraded, then maybe also the other thing gets upgraded, so it might be worth taking all the things back. But I guess we'll find out soon. Take the axe so we can sell it. This guy has a lot of doors, huh? And that's the one we visited. Okay, so I guess we're good here. Hopefully. What is this? A magazine. Fixing things. We still have books too, I just realized. Totally forgot to use them last time. What is this one again? No, Spec Ops and Science. I mean, these are already full. Oh, that's why I didn't use them. Yeah, I'll just use them. They're not even worth that much. They're just sitting there anyway. Okay. Well, let's go. Okay, we are back. I'm just gonna quickly sell some things here. Oh, his glove is really valuable too. Not sure if I should sell that one though, because it's kind of unique. We don't have one yet, so... Ooh, these are worth a lot too though. Oh, he doesn't have enough money for this. Let's see. I guess I'll buy... What would I buy? 10mm rounds I could buy, because I can break them down. Magnum, that's hollow point though. How much money does he... Oh, this is like... Okay, never mind. We're like way over. Forget that. Let's do that next time. But we can do this now. Okay, so I did a proper save, but we'll do a quick save as well. Let's see what we can do here. So, swap body parts. Spine. You love spineless perk. Reinforced spine perk. Ah, your spine is back in your body, but some advanced technologies remain. Your torso can now be crippled again, but your strength and damage threshold bonus have doubled. There it is. So now... Oh, still gonna play this animation here. There we go. So now, if we look at the gun, we meet the criteria. Awesome. This is gonna be our new main gun in the Mojave, I guess.
You require some additional...
So that improved it, so I'm kind of also wondering if the other thing is gonna be better too. Oh, you can switch back. Oh, okay. It's not a permanent thing. Nice. Lost the Heartless perk. Your heart is back in your body, but some advanced technologies remain. You are less resistant to poison, 50%, and robots are only somewhat confused by you, 25% less likely to score a critical hit now. But on the bright side, healing items, camps, are twice as effective. Oh, cool. That's actually not bad. Does that mean I'm more, like, I'm 50% more weak to poison than I was before? Or like, before it was 100% resistance, now it's 50% resistance. I think that's what that means, right? I would assume. Okay, so these were actually good upgrades. I'm just gonna store these guys for now. I might just sleep in this building later so we can sell stuff again after a couple of days. But yeah, I guess it's time to confront the think tank and see what's up here, what they have to say. Dr. Klein awaits. Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. We do get to come back though, right? Oh god, that's creepy. Hi, can we talk? Look at this red light now too.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
Not quite. Damn, these are all just like, hey, let's fight, huh? This one might be the least aggressive one, maybe. I found my brain. Now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
Okay, so they actually do want it. I'm not handing over my brain. There's some things we should discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
Okay, yeah, they would just do some experiments there. Let's see, we could lie. Think I'm a lobotomite? Nope, for my skull houses the brain of Mobius. Interesting. Do you think I killed Mobius? Maybe you should confer with your colleagues first. I can't let you dissect the Mojave or let you leave. I think you passed it. Okay, well, this one is the most fun. Let's go with this one. The brain of Mobius one.
That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. There's no way Mobius would condescend to step inside you. Besides, there's no way such a thing could be accomplished. It's impossible.
Nothing is impossible for science. Mesons, lasers, atoms, brainwaves, all are at my command.
You speak the truth. And the decibel variation in your voice, it is Mobius. How dare you breach the think tank? And what do you want here?
Here, I offer a deal. Stay here, stay put, and I'll let you live.
That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater, filled with ideas and possibilities. We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm.
Okay. Wait, why would I permit this? Well, let's just go with it. I will permit you to do this for me.
Partner with you? My foe? My rival? My foremost critic? I have a strange sensation that I would like that. How odd. Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us.
Well then, we came away from this safely. I guess the last sentence was confusing because I thought it was like, yeah, follow me and like to the Mojave and do science for me there. But no, he meant like do it here in this area. Okay, very strange ending. Just like, yep, back to work, leave the think tank. Can I not talk to you more? Any new discoveries today? A magazine. Oh, cool. So we can technically still talk to these people too.
Thank you for what you have done. The helping, that is. We like that. I feel an odd emotion. Platitude? Attitude? No, wait. Gratitude. That's it.
Okay, cool. The weird thing though is now I wanna, like if we leave, like Dr. Mobius doesn't know about this. Is he actually gonna like work with them, or are they gonna be like, oh, you lied to us, and then, you know.
The teddy bear lobotomite returns. My teddy bear. How can I assist in relieving your curiosity?
I'm actually here for a breather. No.
Until
I want to leave you. You're
I bet
just
no
creepy.
one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
So is Mobius as twisted as he looked in person? Can't believe you entered the Forbidden Zone and lived. None of us can.
But I am Dr. Mobius right now. So Zero, got any amazing discoveries to share?
Yeah, I discovered more internal parts in the monitors here. If you could hold on to my discovery, I'd appreciate it.
Okay, thanks. Oh, more caps.
You sure are testing that? Yeah, there were a few under the...
Okay, cool. More caps, 50 caps. Alright. I mean, might as well talk to the last one over here and then leave and see what happens.
The lobotomite who saved us.
Hello. Blindly operate on any poor animals recently?
Why, yes. Although the term is research. Thank you. Look at these. They seem to be found inside some of the specimens here at Big Mountain. I notice these results more and more now that I know to look for them. Come back anytime, and I'll show you what else I've discovered.
Okay, see you later. Right, I guess that was all of it. Well, if they stick around, actually, and we can come back, then maybe we can always get some little parts and such here and there. Probably not worth it, but, you know, it would be cool if you could. So do we leave to the sink? Let's go to the Big Mountain, I guess.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The Biological Research Station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except, he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after the stealth suit had left it without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
There is an expression in the Wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
Well, that was a cool ending, and I guess the last sentence means the lonesome road is the one I need to walk alone. You have lost the brainless perk, you have gained the big brain perk. Your brain is back in your body, but some of the advanced technologies remain. Your head still cannot be crippled, but you are only 10% more resistant to addiction now. Surprisingly, your brain threshold has improved by 10%. Ah. You've acquired a Big Mountain Transportal Ponder. It's capable of transporting you and you alone between the Mojave Wasteland and Big Mountain. To return to the Mojave, or go back to Big Mountain from the Mojave, simply equip the Transportal Ponder. As you would any weapon. Pull the trigger and away you'll go. Note that it won't work in interiors or in combat situations, and is totally incapable of harming your enemies. Oh, thanks guys! That was necessary. You guys.
Might Sir care for an aperitif to balm the weariness of Sir's manifold journeys?
What?
Might I be safe in the assumption that matters with the think tank have been satisfactorily concluded vis-a-vis your residence in this domicile?
Yes. Oh, we can't answer, huh? Yes, it has.
Very
interesting. Well then. Well, that was it, I guess. That was that for the DLC. That was really fun. I like this DLC a lot. Some confusing parts, but you know, I always have that in in every DLC or game. Oh, there it is, big mountain transportal ponder. Pew, pew, pew. Nice. I wonder if I can use. Oh, that was the thing. No, I have the perk that lets me teleport back, right? If I'm over in combat, I'm pretty sure I have it. Because I was wondering if I'm gonna be able to use it here. Can you like be quiet? That's a little bit too much. Oh, hey. No, we can't talk to it. This is where all the things were. Oh, can we look at it again? Yep. Nice. But yeah, that was super fun. I like this a lot. There was still an area that we didn't go and do, like a quest as well. This one, right? The biological research stuff. I wonder if, because like it seemed like because we finished a lot of things, we got more end cards or something, right? Talking about specific things. Like if we didn't get all these guys' personalities back, we wouldn't have seen the end card for that. So I wonder if we would have seen something if we finished up all the other quests first too, or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, not sure if there's anything else we want to do right now.
Proletariat means. Do you know what that makes you? Well-read and erudite. For a communist.
Okay. So I think really what we're gonna do is just what we always do, is take our stuff, equip our gun, and hopefully see if that will let us teleport out of here. Because if not... Oh, not interiors, right? Yes, it does. Oh, we're going back to the Mojave. Ah, we're back. It's beautiful, and now we can use our gun to the fullest potential. I like it. It's very stable. I kind of want to shoot something, but there really is nothing around here right now, huh? All right. Well, the episode is probably is super long anyway. So I think I'm just gonna go do the thing. I'm gonna go teleport back to NVAC, drop off all the things, and oh yeah, we still have this suit. This looks so weird now, so random too. I kind of want to keep the stealth suit, but she's gonna annoy me a lot, so I'll probably won't stick with it. We can actually, I guess, do this right now, right? Didn't we have our? Yeah, it says in the suit. But also the ranger helmet was light, right? So we have everything light again. Yeah.
I'll miss you.
Yeah, I'll miss you too, but you're a bit annoying. Yeah, so we'll head back like this. We can keep on this little light thing on our helmet, I suppose. It's a bit strange, but you know, it works. But yeah, that was fun. I think you know, now we would just focus more on the main quest stuff again. I might go back and finish these quests for the Old World Blues too. This one at least. I think that's the only one. Yeah. And then all of this is still Mojave stuff, so we can focus a bit more on the main quest. I'm not sure. I kind of want to take a bit of a break, perhaps, from this. I haven't decided yet, but I sort of want to jump a bit into the Tales of the Two Wasteland series for a little bit, and so I might put this on hold for a second. Why does this grass look so strange? I might have to figure this out too, what's going on there. But we'll be back for sure. I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe I'll just continue. I haven't fully decided. But just to let you guys know, there's a chance that we'll be focusing on Tale of Two Wastelands with Fallout 3 for a little bit first. But yeah, I guess there's nothing else really I have to say. Like I said, fun DLC. Enjoyed it a lot. Very funny. Very funny. And probably my favorite one so far. So that's good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed as well. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.